What's up, guys? Today let's take a look at Blokees Champion Class DC Heroes Harley Quinn. This is their third DC Heroes release, and it's the first female figure, so a bit curious to see how they do. Let's first see your runners. That's everything, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 runners. And what's this? Huh? Is it a water slide decal? Well, that's a first. And a bag of joint and no, just pre-painted part. Yeah, no joint here. And let's see the manuals. Did they mention what kind of material they made here? Nope, they didn't. All right, probably they mark it on the runners. I'll come back once I finish it. All right, see you guys. Okay, so this is, oops, everything finished. Pretty easy stuff. Took me about 45 minutes, and I checked the runners. It is all ABS except for the hand, which are clearly PVC. And the color scheme and design, from what I heard, is inspired by the 2016 Suicide Squad movie, which, to be completely honest, I'm not a huge fan of, because I like the jacket look and the red and black color scheme. For example, the Suicide Squad one, I love this look. Now, so far, Blokees DC Heroes design are all original design. They're not based on anything, well, except for the original character, of course. And frankly, I like this one the least, because I just don't think the whole, like, this thing reminds me of Harley. Okay, this look more like the Moto Runner from the Max Factory. It looks kind of strange, but if you like it, it's not a huge deal. I just don't like how the leg is super long and the heels. Okay, and there's another thing I need to point out is that this is a original design, so they don't have to design stuff that you have to paint, okay? Because it's not required. But for some reason, take a look at the shoulder pad here. Okay, they're flesh tone, but they need to be painted. Why? Can't you just make a bare shoulder? What's the purpose of designing a mechanic shoulder pad but doesn't paint them? You don't really have to do that. Same goes for the neck, okay? Look at the neck. Like, why? You don't have to do that. It's weird. Now, everything else, like color separation and everything, is pretty nice. And from what I can tell, the silver is molded, not painted, but there's no swirling on them, so that's pretty good. Yeah. It's all right in terms of aesthetic, but the shoulder and neck situation is definitely weird. All right, let's take a look at her articulation. The head can look up, pretty much nothing. Look down, all right. Tilt and rotation. Okay, there's a single ball joint here, which again, why? Just do double ball joint. It's pretty weird. And the hair is on a ball, but you can pretty much only rotate them. Like, you can wiggle a little bit, but mostly you just rotate them. The shoulder can rotate 360, no issue. No butterfly joint, but ball joint shoulder, so you can raise about 90 degrees. You can up and down, front, back, single jointed elbows, 9 degrees, rotation 360, and ball joint wrist. Diaphragm joint, pretty much no range forward, back a little bit, side pretty much nothing. Waist joint, a little bit forward, back a little bit, side is not bad. And this waist joint is really easy to pop out, so put a little bit of tissue or glue or anything to on the ball joint to secure the connection, okay? Otherwise, it's really easy to pop out, and she really doesn't have much torso range, so it's unfortunate. And rotation, the chest is pretty limited, so is the waist. Like, this is the extent of the rotation, okay? Hip joint, draw down, kick forward, almost 90 degrees, have to kick to the side, back this much, side, almost 90 degrees, cross leg, belly, side swivel, double jointed knee, and ankle go back, pretty much nothing because of this part of the heel, forward, rocker, and rotation, no toe joint, and this part is on the ball joint. So her articulation is honestly not very good. Like, compared to Nightwing and Batman Beyond, she sucks, which is unfortunate because she is supposed to be a more expressive character, but she can't repose very well. It's unfortunate. All right, let's take a look at her accessories. For extra faceplate, you got a normal face, which I don't think is necessary at all. For a character like this, she definitely need a maniacally laughing face, okay? The smirking face is fine, but you know, more options will always be nice. And she also come with 3 pair of extra hands. The gripping hand is already on her, and a pair of rollerblade shoes. The wheels are non-functional, so you can stand her up with these shoes, no problem. For weapons, there are 2 combinations. You could plug it here and make it into a club, or okay, there's a big one. You slot it here and plug it here. It's all keyed, okay? Turn it into a big mallet, and this little wing, okay, is on a ball joint. You could either plug it here, or I think it's here, right? Oh no, it's here. I was wrong. Yeah, you could plug it here. And lastly, you get a water slide decal, which is pretty uncommon for Blokees, that you can customize yourself. All right, for the price, I think this is a decent spread of accessories, although she can't really hold the big mallet with these soft PVC hand very well. Okay, like, can't really be held because it's too heavy. The mallet is fine. Oh, sorry, the club is fine. All right, let's take a look at the size comparison with 2 Amanda Yamaguchi Harley Quinn, Mafex Harley Quinn, and Mezco Harley Quinn. And as you can see, because of her giant heel, she is very, very tall compared to their usual scale, compared to their Nightwing and Batman Beyond. Mafex Solar Suit Superman, and this is, I think, Dimensionia Goku Black, which should be the same as the regular SHF Dragon Ball figures. Stone Arena Nash, and UPF Arkham Knight with Marvel Legend and McFarlane. So for me personally, I think this is the least favorite of the 3 DC Heroes kit because I just don't like this design for Harley, and she is not articulated enough compared to Nightwing and Batman Beyond. And the weird uncolored shoulder pad and the neck mechanical part is definitely a bit annoying. The accessory and the water slide decal for customability is definitely a highlight of this kit. And speaking of water slide decal, for a character like this, they should definitely give us more empty faces and face decal. They used to do that with the first two Mikus. I don't know why they stopped doing that. Although for those of you who collect bigger scale, for example Marvel Legend, she definitely scaled better compared to Nightwing and Batman Beyond, so maybe that's a reason for you to pick this kit up. Alright, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.